Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in week 3. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the Texas A&M Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Texas fantastic season, 11-2 overall. They were so strong in the SEC, going 7-1. Mike Elko will return to his defense that he is so known for, but they do have some compelling offensive players back, including the electric quarterback, Marcel Reed. I'll keep you posted how it's going down here. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Is their friend, and finally get him out of bounds on the return of the 47. The Wildcats offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And we get a look at Kenny Menchie. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Baxter.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Gilmore. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw one first. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Wildcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Baxter. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. This time they'll throw it. Complete. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's cut. And here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
The Aggies offense takes the field for the first time in this game. This coaching staff, really this entire offense, licking their chops to try to take advantage of this matchup. They'll move the wide receiver. Hits inside. It's Owens. Breaks the tackle. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0. And into the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Bringing it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. On the delay, it's Owens. He's stopped.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of that.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Reed. He's going to let it go. But they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. They're going to ride this running back. Still running at the 40. Got a little grass. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Out wide left, it's Thomas. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Run in the red zone, it's Owens. There to stop him after a pickup of 3, it's down to the 15. The Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Pulls it. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
Well, that is a gutsy play call on that fourth down. I think everybody here in the stadium, including myself, was expecting them to try to throw the football, but they ran it and caught the defense off guard.
Got some room, entered the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Gets it into the end zone. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Maurice. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on second down. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Right at the line. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like, stopping the run game. Like, they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Long way to go on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the catch, it's Baxter. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Baxter.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Needs it here on fourth down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Play fake, Marcel Reed. Shoots it to the left. Got a man, it's Riley. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Here's Reed to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Rides the option, he keeps it. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Breaks through, it's Owens. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down, second down. Field fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script.
Touchdown, Texas A&M! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Second down, gonna throw it. On the move. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Running the red zone. It's Baxter. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Kentucky! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down, Reed fires to the right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Fresh center downs going to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's going to run it. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on second and short. Kentucky going quickly. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's got the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Drops back on first down. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Kentucky!
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they can get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Buffalo Bulls. And it's the Nittany Lions looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Kentucky's head coach said in the locker room, guys, we may have an upset brewing. As you know, this team came in here not highly ranked and highly regarded, but that doesn't matter. The players on the field have had something to say, and they are really taking this game to the home team. We'll see if there's an upset continuing here in the second half. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Reed throws to the tight end. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. In the gun, third down, Reed. Unloads to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. On the return. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Makes the quick grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Out wide right, it's Barnes. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Straight ahead, it's Barnes. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for space, it's Patterson. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's changing the play. They'll give it to him again. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Sells to fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Left side, it's Miller. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Patterson. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right side, it's Gilmore. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incomplete.
And he's in! Touchdown, Wildcats! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Motion from the wideout. Might as well give it to him again. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That holding call backs them up 10. It's now 1st and 20. The run to the left. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Out wide right, it's Owens. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over it.
Number 38 on to kick it away.
We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Reed to throw for it on 4th. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They'll give it to Baxter. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. No good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Makes the catch. It's Craver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch open down the middle. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Rush is on. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. 2nd and long here. Again, it's Reed. Hauls it in.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fires on the move. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young.
A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Throwing Reed. Swats it away.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Reed. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the D brings the heat, man, and they catch him a little bit off guard. Quarterback doesn't know where to go with the football. Man, the worst thing you can do on 4th down is take a sack. It doesn't matter if you get an INT. Throw that thing up. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. He holds on to it too long, and the defense gets the sack.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, it's Barnes. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Looks it in. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting.
He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down, Reed. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Aggie! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Oh, he's got some space. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Hand off for Baxter. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put this one in the vault. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. On first down, it's Baxter again. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And, hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near